And we're live with Raz the Psycho and Big Ninja.
What up,
There,
guys?
there ain't really much of a topic for us today. We just had to do a test run on the Underground Wicked Radio side, and it's pretty much made us want to do another actual live video. So we're back. Sitting here going through some of my contacts trying to see if we can get maybe an artist or something up on here. I think I'm gonna, since I'm messing with UWR so much, I'm probably gonna demonetize my channel so I can have a lot more freedom for my channel.
Yeah.
Because I know you can't smoke or anything like that in your channels if you're wanting to go monetized and shit. Being a
Nope,
pothead, that kills
unfortunately
me.
not.
Yeah, being a pothead, that kills me. I'm sitting here like trying to hide from the camera and
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure even in states where it's legal, like they still demonetize you for it
right.
because it's not kid friendly.
Yeah, not family friendly.
And it's just, yeah, I know it sounds kind of hypocritical to say like, oh, well, YouTube shit. Well, honestly, YouTube's already gotten caught up in it. That's the funny part is like they've gotten proved that their algorithm isn't 100% and they don't always, find these bad cases in
Yeah.
certain things. Like I actually seen this YouTube video where they actually had proof to where there was like these kid friendly sites. It had a kid friendly name. Like the titles were kid friendly. The people were talking about kid friendly stuff for the most part. But then some of the videos on some of these YouTube channels were like just full. It was like, some of it almost ended up being just like snuck in there as like, it was almost like softcore fucking porn.
I like how Disney used to do this shit.
No, 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 way worse than Disney. Like these people like had some like Cinemax type shit like right on their YouTube.
Damn.
And yet these channels are getting monetized for being like, kid and family friendly. They're making money off, there's their AdSense and YouTube and other what do you call it? Other advertisers are putting their commercials on these sites. And sure, yeah, YouTube got exposed for it, but of course they didn't go down for any of it,
Right.
because they're working with Google, and Google's a multi-billion-dollar company, and they're just like they're not going to take responsibility for the fact that they messed up in that. They'd be like, oh, it was a couple channels, but there's a lot of people that think, speculation is that if this wasn't probably a couple channels that they had monetized when they shouldn't have. My whole point in this is it's kind of BS. It's like
Mm-hmm.
they want to sit and go, oh well, what we only want to monetize like this kid friendly stuff or this family friendly, or if you don't swear or talk about religion and politics. But yet, like, people have made videos, like I just said, proving that that their algorithm doesn't look at everything correctly,
Sure.
and yet shit gets through the cracks in the wall, so to say. And then there's these channels basically having softcore porn peppered into their family friendly channel, and that shit still gets demonetized. And to me, like, I know YouTube, like, you know, they it's they want to say they can't afford to pay humans to look through all these videos to check for stuff like that. But obviously your robots aren't doing a good enough job.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, the
that's just what
robots
I think.
only Robot's only as smart as the person that programmed it.
Yeah. And it's just like I think it's hypocrisy, you know. YouTube wants to go on about this whole thing of like, oh well we only want to monetize you if you know if you're family friendly, and yet I just you know and yet we have instances out there that go to prove that I mean your company is monetizing stuff that's not family friendly. So plus it's just like I hate the thing of like YouTube would be nothing without the content creators. Like I watch
Mm-hmm.
some big content creators, like some of the content creators I watch, they talk about these no topics, but yet
Yeah.
these people like they have millions of subscribers. Like two or three of the people I watch, they have a million subscribers, even though they do like what they would call like anti SJW, like anti feminism type material. And but yet they have millions of subscribers. I mean, I really wish YouTube would get to, you know, I mean, it just kind of bugs me, I guess, to sort of say that it's like they know without the content creators there would be no YouTube. Like I really wish like the owner, because I've heard she's like an SJW and a feminist, which I mean I guess it doesn't surprise me, but and then Google, like I really wish like they'd sit and realize like listen, like yeah, there's people that need YouTube because it's their living, but Google and and YouTube need us a whole lot more than we need them,
For sure.
because without us there is no them.
Yep.
You
It's
know,
just, it's just crazy. Videos like that'll have fucking monetization. Yet videos like this, where we speak the truth and shit and smoke a little pot, get demonetized.
exactly, exactly, and that's what I'm saying is it's like that's there's where my disagreement comes in, and you know, and like, and it's funny because I have to imagine that YouTube and Google to a point get mad that people do, you know, like what most people call crowdfunding, where you get like you get a PayPal, or you get a Streamlabs, or you get a Patreon, or
Mm-hmm.
you get, you know, some kind of outward sourcing, or you get super chats once you get to 1,000 subs, and then Google takes 30% of that.
Yeah.
But it's just like I know part of them has to be mad because like a lot of the channels that, you know, they do this whole crowdfunding thing. I've heard those are the channels they go after the hardest, is these people that have found, you know, dedicated fans who are willing to throw them a little bit of their hard-earned money. And sometimes, you know, you can find some really dedicated fans, and they throw you a decent chunk of money,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because they like what you're doing. And it's just like, I don't feel sorry for YouTube and Google, because it's like, you pushed us to this.
Right.
Like 5 years ago, you could kind of say and do kind of whatever you wanted on YouTube, and AdSense and YouTube still paid you and advertised on your stuff. And it
Yeah.
wasn't until this like SJW feminist friendly owner came through and started policing everything that shit's all fucked up the way it is now.
Right.
But yet she's getting, like I said, she's getting rich off us. It's like, no offense, chick, but like your your whole website would fail if we all just decided to get a day job.
Yeah.
Like without there is no YouTube without the content creators.
Yep. Like speaking on that part about the crowds actually funding it, like the fans of the people. Like I've actually had some quite a few followers behind me, and without them, even me doing a lot of the shit that I do wouldn't be possible. Like per se, right now, it looks like I'm sitting in a big badass studio with the funding I've had from them. This is what it actually looks like behind me. But they've been able to fund me and shit and help me push to where I can actually look like I'm sitting in a studio.
yeah, and seeing, and it, and I mean, and the thing is, like, and that's the only thing to me about, YouTube that I can say that I like is it's put a fire up under people, because then they want to make their content better, so
Mm-hmm.
that then there are people more willing to, donate them money if they like their stuff through crowdfunding.
Right. In
You
fact,
know,
in the chat right now, one of my very close fans and family members now, Tasha, has actually joined us. She's been one of my biggest supporters through the years, always helped me improve in this shit.
yeah,
Which without people like that, artists like me probably wouldn't have been anywhere. It's one of the few that actually stuck through everything from the beginning to where it is now.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you find out who your like real ride or die people are for sure. But
Yep.
yeah, like, I mean, you know, it just comes along. It comes along the factor of, yeah, that's the only thing that I like that YouTube's done is it's put a fire under some people to where, they will get green screens and they will get OBS or XSplit, and they'll get good enough equipment to run that, and they'll make it look technically fancy, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what, that's what the people who donate look for. They look for like a well
Improvements.
crafted, well imaged, you know, crisp
Yeah.
looking, and then I mean, once you get it like edited, videos, and those people are willing to jump aboard. And I mean, I've seen people donate as little as, $1 to even sometimes $100 at a pop to somebody
Mm-hmm.
if they really like their content. So the funny thing is where where YouTube where YouTube, has just kind of said, oh well, the hell with you. Like, we're only gonna give you ad support and AdSense support if you follow our rules. They kind of made their own black market, because now there's these people just going, well, okay, fine. The hell with your AdSense and your your ads. Um, I'll just crowdfund and
Mm-hmm.
find out who my true supporters are, and maybe you can get lucky and find a crowd supporter who they make a decent living, and beyond that decent living they want to chuck you a little bit of their decent living, and then that helps you. I mean, and that especially helps people like you and me, because we're grinding it out here. I try to make the best content I can. I know you do also.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, to me, it's the fact that I guess they give YouTube, I guess, that slight piece of, like, you know I guess, praise. It like I said, it has for sure gotten people to go, well, F it, I'm gonna crowdfund. And the thing is, with the crowdfunding, is it's actually smarter than like super chats, because if you can just get like PayPal or Streamlabs or Patreon, you get all that money, whereas super chats, you know Google gets 30% of it.
Yeah. It's like Tasha just said, she knows a bunch of YouTubers that were actually good YouTubers that actually switched to Twitch and other platforms because of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard Twitch is the place to be right now. Even if you don't do video games, I've heard Twitch is the place to be, because you can get what they call bits, and then you can get like if somebody subscribes to you, you get $5 a month from their subscription, and
Oh yeah.
then you can put your PayPal or Streamlabs or whatever links in the Twitch links, and you can crowdfund through that too. But yeah, I won't lie, like, as soon as I can get the equipment, like, I'm not very good at video games, but I've learned you don't necessarily have to be good at video games for you to actually have a decent following on Twitch. Like, even as long as you can just keep people like, into what you're saying and like into what you're doing, people donate you money on there. Like I know this dude my brother watches, he goes by Ninja. I shit you not, there was somebody who fucking donated this dude $20,000 by the time his like 5-hour stream was over.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a car, dude.
Right.
That's a car off the lot, brand new, cash down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, he's got a huge following, but I mean, I've even seen people, like small people, like, with as many subscribers as we have on YouTube, following on Twitch. I've seen people in the highest amount on there. I've seen people, because they like the content they're making, shell out 20, 30, 40, $50 a pop, even to these small like Twitch people.
Shit, maybe I should switch to Twitch.
Dude, I'm telling you, as soon as like, I mean, I might try to bring my shit over to Twitch. Like, I might try to do a Juggalo channel on Twitch. I might try to do like some anti SJW, I'm like, as soon as I get the equipment, I'm for sure going over to Twitch. I don't know how well people take me playing video games, because like, especially first person shooters, I suck at them. But I guess I would just brand myself as the interesting guy who sucks terribly at the video game. So watch me anyways.
You just name it something like Gaming Fails or some shit.
The world's shittiest COD player.
Right.
Watch me. But I'll keep you entertained.
Right. That's where games like GTA come in handy. Just fucking do the online with GTA. There's always all kinds of insanity going. Tasha is even saying Twitch is a lot smoother and but doesn't buffer like YouTube as much.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true for the sheer fact that it's like I said, you have to have like, I'm more than sure you have to be running Twitch through either OBS or XSplit. So you need it, like, I mean, I know you don't need, like, at least for OBS, I know you don't need a super good computer. Basically, what you need for Twitch is, I've heard you either need at least one good computer or two decent computers, because I don't know, unless you can figure out how to run two cams off like one computer easily. But basically, all you need is two cameras, and then a computer that can handle OBS or XSplit, and then a good enough graphics and video card for it. Like, yeah, no, maybe you ain't gonna be able to run 1080p like, some of these, bigger Twitch streamers. I mean, even if you could probably get away with running like, say, like 450p or like 720p, you could still probably get a decent following. I mean, yeah, the biggest followings come with the people who are running 1080p, which you need a really good computer and camera for. But I mean, honestly, to be fair though, I know, like, honestly, to get a computer that can even run 1080p, I mean, in that you were to be making an investment, I mean, I think I've heard that a computer like that would maybe cost you a little more than $1,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but considering if you bought the computer and it would have everything you need and you could run the two webcams and the recorder and all that all at once, and it would run good, and you could run it in at least 720p and get a following, you're going to have people, like I said, chucking you decent amounts of money, throughout your stream. So, I mean, it'd be an investment. It'd basically be an investment, because could you get your Twitch channel rolling, from what I've seen, you're more than gonna get the money back.
For sure.
Like that $1,000 is gonna. I mean, you're gonna look. I mean, within probably 6 months, you'd have probably made, if you got a good following, you'd probably you double, the triple, the quadruple on that $1,000.
Right.
Like you'd make that $1,000 back, and you'd be like shit. And then once you'd keep going, like I've been telling people, like I've been telling any type of YouTuber that wanted to seriously listen, like, because it really doesn't even have to be video games. Like if you're video game inclined, like that's the best avenue to go along that I see, because the video game people make huge money. As long as you can play the game decently well and you're entertaining, that's where the money is.
For sure.
Because like I said, like, because I hang out with my brother sometimes. And my brother, he's a pretty avid gamer, and he watches a lot of Twitch and YouTube gamers. And like some of these Twitch guys he watches, they walk away from the night. With, I mean, on the low end, they walk away with $200 a night.
Right.
And that's all the money in your pocket. Like, yeah, you might eventually have to claim that on taxes if you make enough, but there isn't some corporation like taking a chunk of that.
Right.
So yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely gonna have to look into that.
I mean, you already can run OBS, so you're already, I think, from what I know, halfway there.
Right.
Then you just have to make sure that your sound and video card, and then you're gonna need at least two webcams.
I don't even.
So as long as you got two webcams, and you can get the recording software, and you can have a decent enough sound and video card, that's all you need to do Twitch.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I think I might end up checking out that Twitch a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm just coming from the angle of, I've watched a decent amount of it because of my brother, and my brother knows the system fairly well, and not all the gamers he watches are super popular. Like, he does watch some super popular ones, but even the ones that like aren't, I've even just heard from a few people I know who do Twitch, who move from YouTube to Twitch. They're like I have a friend, he's not super popular, but he's got himself a big enough following, at least to where, like, him and his girlfriend, like, he makes enough money to where him and his girlfriend can pay their bills, and he can live in his apartment and have decent internet and have his game system and all that and run all that stuff, have enough money to do all that and live fairly comfortably.
Yeah.
Just off of doing Twitch. Because it's not like YouTube, and they're not, because Twitch doesn't Twitch is starting to care, like, they're starting to care kind of what you do. But I know they don't care. I know they don't care if you swear, and I know they're a lot less lenient on what you talk about than YouTube. So you don't have to restrict your speech as much, and you're probably gonna make more money doing it. So yeah, I've been telling anybody who's willing to listen, like, if you like, if you want a good way to make to if you're already used to being in front of a camera and doing videos, yeah, you might want to make the move to Twitch, because Twitch is treating people way better than YouTube. Plus,
Yeah.
Twitch doesn't have this threshold of, oh well, we'll help you out a little bit with the super chat stuff,
Mm-hmm.
once you get to 1,000 people. Twitch doesn't care how many people you got following you. They're going to enable you to have people, donate you money or bits, or when they subscribe, you get a $5 a month monthly subscription to them. Like, Twitch has actually made it so that, like, they're actually helping their users. They're like, we're because Twitch is getting paid off of advertising and all their own stuff anyway, so they're self-sufficient. Like, they're
Yeah.
basically just offering you a platform to help yourself.
Right.
Whereas YouTube's just out for itself. It's out for its own reach.
Mm-hmm. Watch, YouTube's gonna pull this fucking video just because we're bashing on YouTube.
Oh, dude, we're not. Yeah, we're not. No. We don't. We'll just be like one of the 100,000 videos that have been made talking about this.
Right.
I've talked about this on other streams, and their videos didn't get pulled. I mean, hell, I wish YouTube would watch criticisms and actually take the criticism and actually, like, use it to benefit them.
Right.
Like, listen to us. Like, we're what's helping you. Like I said, like, without us, there is no you.
Yep.
Like, we all decide to just say F YouTube. It's not gonna be, sure, for some of us it's gonna be a little tricky to go out and get that day job. But if every one of us did, what's YouTube gonna do? Because YouTube they are, dependent on the creators. If the creators all leave, there is no YouTube. And then once there's no creators, then Google's not gonna sit pay the uh the chick who runs YouTube to run YouTube anymore, because they're only gonna pay her while they're getting paid, or while
Yeah.
they see it worthwhile to work with her.
Mm-hmm.
So like, that's why I don't mind speaking out about it, because I really wish YouTube would listen to some of their content creators, because at the end of the day, I know I'm repeating it over and over, but we are YouTube. Me and you are, even though a small part of it, we are what makes YouTube up. And it just pisses me off so much that YouTube stiffs the very people that help them out the most.
Right. So I've always used YouTube. Just recently got into doing the videos, but I've always been a fan of YouTube. Now they're doing all this YouTube Red, YouTube Prime, all this weird shit, charging motherfuckers just to tune in.
Yeah, see, and it's just become so corporatized, and that's what I'm mad about. Like, it used to be 5 years ago, you could kind of, for the most part, talk about whatever you wanted, and they put ads on your channel, and you were making decent money. And then all these corporate figures got involved, and Google got involved, and YouTube's just been forever changed.
Yeah.
And then it's just the fact that they get caught backing some of the dumbest people, like that Jake Paul retard who went out into the Japanese suicide forest and was taping himself laughing at the body hanging from the tree, and it took them like a whole month or two just to finally, like, disable his account, which made them look dumb because they were basically supporting some artard. So this is what you're going to support just because he's got, millions of subscribers, but yet the dude's a fucking idiot. And this is what you like putting your face behind. Like, they really need, like, my biggest advice to YouTube is, it's like, man, you need to start giving more credit to the YouTubers that actually help you and don't make you look dumb, because in the last, at least 3 months that I know, they've gotten caught up in like 2 or 3 big scandals that they ended up backing the wrong people. It's like, stop backing these good-looking fucking retards who just end up making you and your corporation look stupid, and actually get behind some people that are worth your time.
Right.
That
makes it way too easy if they actually did it right, though.
Yeah, and that's why I've just passed. That's why I've just been passing along the message at Twitch, whether YouTube likes it or not. I mean, they've never censored any of my stuff, and honestly, you go to my main channel, and I've said some stuff that, in some people's eyes, they're surprised that the government hasn't like pulled up to my, the house I live in a van and like kidnapped me.
Yep.
Like, so it's not. I'm like, if anybody knows me and what I do, it's not like YouTube doesn't know by now if I'm on their radar that I say the shit that they don't want everybody to hear.
Right.
Like, I'm outspoken and I'm never gonna stop being that way.
Shit, that's the only way to be, though, bro. Good morning, Studio 17. Got Studio 17 joining us in.
That's what's up.
Man, I will be right back. I just realized I left my Mountain Dew in the living room.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm losing every fucking thing today. All right, I'll be right back, fam.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back. We lose you, Big Ninja?
No, I got a text from somebody and I'm replying to it.
Okay. When I sat down and noticed it had your picture up, I'm like, oh shit. Hangouts
again. No, my camera's fine. It's just I'm texting somebody back. I told somebody I know, like, once they got some of their stuff done in the morning, like, they needed my help with something, and I told them I'd help them. So I'm texting them back. I told them I'm on YouTube right now, but I can still help them if they just text me the information they need me to take care of.
For sure. Yeah, Tasha, I do need to put beepers on everything. But then, no, my luck, they'd all go off at the same time thinking they're lost when they're not.
Yeah.
But, all right, fam. I think I'm going to go and get off here. Still got much to do around here and a lot to do in the studio.
Yeah.
I don't even know how long we've been on.
Who knows? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. But again, thanks for having me on.
Always, bro. Always. I'm always
down
to have someone to chop it up with.
Oh, hell yeah. But I don't know. I guess just quickly, just to chill myself. You guys are guys are juggalos watching this, want to check out more of what I do, you can just search Big Ninja 7685 and you'll find me. And shout out to my boy who I promote for, Jason Master Booth. You put in Jason Master Booth on Facebook. He's got public figure pages and all that. He also has a YouTube. Look for the YouTube with it's about 50 subscribers. You can just find that by just Jason Master Booth. But yeah, otherwise, guys, check me out if you want to. Check out my boys' music if you want to. And thanks for having me on, man.
Always, brother. All right, fam. Much love. Oh, yeah. And a bit of news. About Thursday, I'm actually going to have a live co-host in here with me. One of my brothers from Oklahoma is moving down to Florida. So it's going to be even more insanity. Like this dude started out as my hype man back in 2007.
That's what's up.
But, all right, fam. Much love to everyone tuning in. That's going to tune in. Check us out on Underground Wicked Radio. We usually go on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We might even have a show tonight. Can't remember for sure. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Big Ninja. Subscribe to Underground Wicked Radio. You're going to get some fresh content, fam. Much love. Oh, yeah. And whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.